Yo, what is good, everyone? Your boy Deke back again with another vid. We got some news pertaining to the Steelers. Kind of. It involves AFC North rival, the Baltimore Ravens, and also former running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the best running backs in the league at the time, Le'Veon Bell. Signs with the Ravens. He was assigned to their practice squad. He's obviously going to be on their 53-man roster. It's probably what we're doing with Carl Joseph. Worst case, right off the bat, he's going to be RB2 because they lost J.K. Dobbins, Justice Hill. Their starter right now is Gus Edwards, but at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if Le'Veon overtakes him as RB1. I'm not going to switch it up. I think Le'Veon still has it. I wanted the Steelers to sign him at some point this offseason, at least before the draft. Once we drafted Najee Harris, I was kind of cool on us signing Le'Veon Bell just because we have Harris. There's no reason for that. He's going to be our main running back. Le'Veon Bell probably would have just been more of a distraction to the team than a benefit, although he would have been a nice RB2. I don't think he's necessarily looking for RB2 right now. That's why this Ravens move makes a lot of sense. He has a chance to redeem himself, become an RB1, get a decent amount of the carries if he could just beat out Gus Edwards, which is possible, but I don't think it's going to start off that way just because Gus Edwards has been in the system for a decent bit. How much does he still have? I don't know. I think naturally for a running back at 29, you're not going to be what you were at 22, 23, 24. So is he 90, 95% of that? Because what I saw with Kansas City last year is they just didn't use him. If you watch some of his plays, he still has the jukes. He still has the moves. Their line was pretty shitty. He was making things happen when there was nothing to be had. He just wasn't utilized, especially as the season kept going on and getting late in the season. He wasn't used at all in the playoffs. They just kept using him less and less. But even when they did, it was in a limited role where he would only get maybe 10, 12, 13 carries max. Still averaged 4 yards a carry, though. So all you got to do is simply average that out. If you get X amount of carries times 4 yards a carry, that's a pretty decent year for a running back. With the Chiefs' offensive line, now he's with the Ravens that have such a better running system. My question is going to be, how's his patient style going to translate with the Ravens, who are more of the read option style? And I feel like the running backs got to hit the hole pretty quick. We'll find out. I think that's the one thing that could lead to Bell's demise with the Ravens. Even though I still think he's got the talent, he's still got it. The system might be a little weird for him. On the other hand, I could see it working out just because of who Le'Veon Bell is. Whenever you combine him with Lamar Jackson, and just who the Ravens have been, they found a way. They're always relevant. What else I got next? Yeah, essentially this is great redemption for Bell because he was looking for a team that he would get opportunities for. Probably most of the teams this offseason, if he was going to sign with them, he was going to have a limited role. Right here, I already told you, worst case, RB2 to start off, and then maybe eventually takes RB1. But even at RB2, he's going to basically be RB1B, essentially. Gus Edwards would be RB1A. Bell would be RB1B. They're probably going to get about the same amount of carries. It's going to be 50-50. They run the ball so damn much. So he's going to have a consistent role. They're going to run it a lot. This is good redemption for him. This is a good chance for him to get another contract. How much is that contract going to be? I don't know, just because he'll be 30 next year. Even if he does have a good season, I could see teams saying, oh, wow, you had a good season. That's just more tread on the tires. I don't want to take a chance on you. His next contract, even if he has an awesome season, it's probably not going to be that much. We saw what happened with Leonard Fournette with the Tampa Bay Bucs. He had an amazing playoff run. But even if that doesn't come to fruition, redemption from the standpoint that people think you're just washed up. You're a product of the Pittsburgh Steeler system. Whenever you left, James Conner made a Pro Bowl. You sat out that whole season. You go to the Jets, you're pretty bad. You go to the Chiefs, things don't work out for you there. You have Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, a high-octane offense. You haven't signed with any team up to this point. For the most part, everyone thinks you're washed. So this could be good redemption for Bell just to show people, hey, no, I still have it. What does this mean for the Steelers? Did the Ravens get better? Did the Ravens get worse? I don't think they got better because I don't know if Le'Veon Bell's better than J.K. Dobbins at this point in both of their careers. But I don't really think they got much worse because I do think Le'Veon Bell is a suitable replacement and should do pretty good. If my opinion is correct that he still has it, then yeah, the only concern would be what I mentioned earlier. How's his play style going to fit in with the system? But it is the Ravens. They probably saw the running back landscape. Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley came in for workouts. If they pick Le'Veon Bell, it's one of those things you just trust the organization away. They kind of know what they're doing. They've been pretty legit over the past 10, 20 years. As much as us as Steeler fans hate to say it, they're a pretty well-run organization. At the end of the day, this move doesn't change my opinion on the division. I still have us winning it. Le'Veon Bell is not this big X factor that puts the Ravens over the top. He just keeps them where they probably were expecting heading into this season. Maybe a touch worse just because Bell's probably not where Dobbins is right now, but really not by much. I see Ben in the offense doing great things. I think our defense is going to do just fine against Lamar and their offense. So yeah, this doesn't change anything. They're probably still a playoff team, but outside of that, Nah, they ain't better than the Steelers. You know what's up. That is it. Let me know what you guys think of this move, Le'Veon Bell to the Baltimore Ravens. How good do you think he's going to do? What does it mean for them? What does it mean for the division, etc., etc.? So I hope you enjoyed. Stay chilling. Peace.